And how are you doing today? Yo, what's up? How's your mind? How's your body? And how is your soul? What's popping? What's happening around you? It's Friday. It's the 9th day in the month of August 2024. The weekend is upon us. For those of you that get to enjoy the weekend. I don't envy you, Sha. And I'm sure you've made plans. I don't know if the protest did put a hold on some social activities that have been planned for this period, but in my area there's an event center, and last weekend I was expecting that people that were going to get married will probably move the date or something due to the protest, but no. On Saturday there was a wedding reception at that particular event center. On Sunday there was another wedding reception at that area. So a lot of people, yes, they are in solidarity with us in some kind of way, but it doesn't mean that their life wouldn't go on. So no matter what, plan yourself accordingly and see to it that whatever it is you had set out to achieve, as long as there's no threat or danger, you see to it. My name is Denise Dennis Walu. Thank God it's Friday. So let's talk. Women, mothers are on the decks today. A mother's influence when choosing a partner. Forgot to put the apostrophe S. So mother's influence when choosing a spouse. Our mothers, our pillars, our rock. I mean, you can remember all the things you write on your social media wall. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X. When it's Mother's Day, you put a picture of your mom, whether she's still alive or she's late, and all the important women in your life, your grandmother, that your auntie, that your adopted mother, including a stepmother who has been really good in playing the role of, you write all of these things, and it sort of tells you how much importance is placed on the mother figure or your mother. There's never an end, actually, to the role that they play in our lives, up until when we get married and stay married. And that's why we'll talk about them after this break. Stay tuned.
Nigeria Info.
Alright, welcome back to the conversation. Still talking mother's influence when choosing a spouse. And it goes both ways. I mean, you want to settle down with a lady, she gets to meet the mother. You want to settle down with a man, he gets to meet your mother. Yeah, so it seems the fathers are less problematic, or maybe less involved, But you see the mothers, babe, my parents want to meet you. When in reality, it is actually my mom wants to meet you. It seems the moms know better when it comes to choosing a life partner. So as much as whenever the person is brought home, the father and the mother will be seated, the father usually would have less questions to ask. But you see the mother, she would ask a lot of questions. Where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah. And even if she doesn't ask, she may want to let the father take charge and be vocal at that point in time. And then once he leaves the scene, she would have some things that she would do in order to make you pass the test. So, the wives-to-be are usually thinking of ways to impress their mother-in-laws, knowing fully well that this man may love me or like me, but if I'm interested in having him do the needful in time, I should be able to win over my mother-in-law. So, how you dress, how you look, how you greet, are you handy? Sometimes the mother-in-law will say, come, let's go to the kitchen. Sometimes you may have to visit several times before the wedding actually happens. Sometimes you may want to have an input on the wedding plans, your wedding dress, and all of that. So you would have to deal with the woman. Now, for the men, this is not the way, they will usually want to test a daughter-in-law. Theirs is different. For their case, the mothers will look out for your financial power, your financial strength. Can you take care of my daughter? The narrative is usually, I suffered a lot with your father. I wouldn't want you to suffer like I did. So it's better you are with a man who is financially up and doing. How did they come up with up and doing? I don't know, but who is financially up and doing. So while the men looking out for a potential spouse for their daughters are looking at this man's potentials, are looking at a possible glorious future for this man, even though it doesn't seem like it now, are looking for someone who will care and nurture their daughter like they have as the father. The mothers are looking out for get money, go take care of. I'm talking from experience. Let's not even get it twisted. If that was not your experience, well, congratulations to you. But they are going to be asking questions hinged around finance, as opposed to, does he make you happy? Does he bring you peace? Not be love will go chop, not be peace will go chop. If you say you need 20,000 naira, can you count it and give it to you? So you see, usually these women, they have put themselves in that position where they know better and they can decide better. And depends on the question they ask and how you answer the questions and the foresight they have, you end up with this person or not. Now, why am I saying this? I came across a post. A mother's prayer for her son and his bride on their wedding day raised brows. In a video shared online, the mother is seen blessing the new couple at their wedding reception. And this is exactly what she said. I know how many women I rejected before I picked her. And I know why I picked her. And that's the reason why I picked her. She will never disappoint you. She was praying. If you think I'm lying, I'd like for you to hear it gang from the person that said it. And you see how a lot of people say, this one now, she's a principality, she's a powers. For her to be saying this at a wedding reception, this lady should be well.
I know how many women I rejected before I pick her. And I know why I pick her. And that reason why I pick her, she will never disappoint me. The God Almighty that we serve, that to worship. He never let you go down in that name.
Amen.
There are other people who go and tell. You and Ifunanya will go there and succeed.
Amen.
So her name is Ifunanya, the bride that was picked after a lot of women were rejected. So who knew how many times this man had brought a woman home? And she said, I don't like this one at all. Mba, 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 mba. Since her name is Ifunanya, let's call him Chukudi. Chukudi, mba, 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 mba. Mba. This one no follow. Mba. Don't worry. When the right one comes to you too, you will know. You know, I will not mislead you now. I'm your mother now. I'm your mother. That thing that Edda sits down and see. You small boy, even if you climb Iroko tree, you cannot see it. I know what I'm saying. He said this one aisle that is like this. Mba, mba, mba. This one will finish your money. See this, that other one that you brought to the house, that's one that does not even look like someone that is handy. Come and paint nails, do cutters, carry nails that look like a knife that they want to use. Even the way she dressed, no, she's not homely, you know. Then when he now brought it for Naya, say, hey, he didn't see this one since. Look at how homely she is. Very, very spiritual. This one now, we pray for you. This one now can help you to manage your home. You know, by the time you start having children, this one now, we help to guide and mold and take care of the children. So leave all those things. Those things are not, this one, very, very important. I've seen it. She'll never disappoint you. Is this one you will marry? Yeah, mommy. Okay, it's okay. So, yeah, that's it. Who knows? Maybe one of these days a mother will pray. I know how many men I rejected, you know, when she was bringing them home. But when I saw you, I knew that there's something different about you. I know that my daughter was in safe hands and you will take care of her and you will treat her nice and you will, you know, all of those things that they say. So my question is, do mothers actually know better when it comes to choosing a worthy spouse for their child? Now, let's look at choosing. The child will first bring home, but you know, this is Africa. It's not in abroad, though. In abroad, you can go and marry already. You now call your phone, call your parents on the phone. Tinini, tinini. Hi, Mom, what's up? Hi, Johnny, how you doing? I'm fine, Mom. So, I got good news. What's the good news? I just got married. Oh my God! No, it's not like that, oh. Here in Africa, you bring her home. You bring him home. We will see them. We will use our 2 korokoro eye and touchlight them. You understand? And then we give consent. So that consent could seem like them helping you make a choice, because I know how many times some marriages did not happen solely because the parents did not feel like this person was good enough for their child. But you see, the mothers are usually the ones that will show what's it called now? Would have reservations. So if they say, I'm okay with this person, then you're good to go. If they say, I don't think this person, then you have to start asking questions. Why now? What do you know, that kind of thing. So do you think they actually know better when it comes to choosing a worthy spouse for their child? Now, question number 2, are their choices based on their own benefits or the benefits of their children? Now, while they say, oh, Nneka will make a good wife for you, is it because of the benefits Nneka will have on your life, or the benefits you will experience by virtue of being married to Nneka, or it is the benefits Nneka's presence in that home would have on the mother, the one they can control, the one that will let them have a say in their son's house, the ones that will not come and drag their place with them, the ones that will not come and compete with them. So is it about their children, if it is the boy child or the girl child, Or is it about themselves? What brings them more benefits? Now, when they say they don't want you to suffer and not marry a broke man, is it actually because of you not marrying a broke man? Or having an in-law that when they call him and say, in-law, I just read everywhere, got a CBO. In short, that my BP have come back again. No, doctor say, and in-law say, okay, no problem, mommy, I will send you something. Is it because of how they will benefit in the long run, or is because of their child? 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Oyekachi from Rupako. I see the enthusiasm. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon, Oyekachi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome here.
Okay, talk to me.
Thank you for this topic. It was one of the things that played during my time of selecting who to marry.
Okay.
I stayed a very long time with a sister before I got married. Within my period of staying with her, I made the decision of not leaving her place before my marriage. That is until weeks to my marriage time, my wedding day. I had money to rent house, but I said I would not leave until weeks, until the day I will get married.
Why?
So in the course of, you said?
Why?
Why? I actually want to know a woman who loves me. It was one of the ways I wanted to know a woman who is really to bear with me. I dated people, lawyers and all that. So they will always come and ask me, why are you in your sister's place? I had the money. You look at me, you know that, yes, I had the money. Look at my plans, look at my job, you know, yes, I have the money to rent a house. But I want to know somebody that can actually manage within this period of time before leaving. So it was a personal decision. In the course of bringing women home, my sister picked interest in one. What were the basis of her interest? When time she's come, she will always buy bread. She will always buy wrapper during December, buy slippers. My mother visited. The whole thing worsened. She began to shower my mother with my sister with gifts. So at the end of the day, she influenced them. They loved her. I discovered something in this young lady that I didn't like. I was trying to see if maybe she could change from it. She was still in it. Why I was receiving excessive pressure from my people to marry her. I will not marry a woman because my mother likes her and the others. Before you know it, they started dreaming. They were in the dream, this one happened, and this one happened. We got married, we were under tree running around, umbrella and flower falling on us and all that. I said, God forbid. So when I became resolute, I met another lady, I brought her. They say, no, they don't like the lady. Because this one will always come the way she was. She will just step in, greet them, come to my place. Then when she's going, she'll go and tell them, Ma, I'm going, this and that. She's good. They are cooking in the kitchen. Maybe if they call her to come, she will go. But they never called her because they never liked her. So at the end of the day, they were against the woman I married because she was not buying gifts and all that for them. But I was resolute. I said, no, I must marry this woman.
Okay, so in conclusion, because I have Abino here, he has been waiting for over 4 minutes from Abua. In conclusion, please.
Okay, no problem. So to finalize it up, I ended up marrying her, and today they are both enjoying that lady, and at the end of the day, we are good to go.
Good to go.
So, for the example you gave, it can only happen when a woman is too sure that the son is a boy and not a man.
Not a man. Okay. Abinoye from Abua, thank you so much for your patience. We're so sorry for keeping you waiting. Go ahead.
Good day, Didi.
Good day to you.
Yes. I want to look at some of the few questions you've asked. I do not have much to say, but it is seemingly that women are more involved when it has to do with marriage.
Yeah.
The issue is that the way they think and the way we think, men think, is not the same. The bonding chemistry, everything. I think that is phobia. There's a fear about what that woman would do to the son. And that is why they are always there to protect the son. So there's a way they do things. You see, men are so logical. They are not interested in all those domestic things. But women want to see each and everything. And that's why even in their husband's home, they want to control their daughter's home. And so because they don't want anything to happen to them. And so that is the issue. It's not as if the man does not really want, to show. And the woman wants to guide the son so that he cannot fall victim of all the nonsense they do at home. Now the other issue is the issue of being immune. There was an excerpt that you played, and said this woman will not disappoint you. I want to say that there is no marriage that is immune to disappointment. There is no marriage. You may see the things, they are looking very well, it will end well. But because human attitude is very erratic, anything can happen. It can be in the day, it can be in the night, it can be in the morning. And so you find a marriage that is spelling success. In a twinkling of an eye is broken because human attitude is erratic. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. This is from Jerry. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much, Disco. I have a lot of issues. That one and that law.
Coming down.
No, Disco, I'm not happy about it.
Down.
What kind of joke is all this, sir? It's not the man. You can't use marriage to use themselves. They show us the kind of person and people they are. Marrying for benefit. That man boy will be living full potential in marriage. I can't talk so that mother will not be angry. But she shows me. Just imagine. Can you choose somebody? Oh God, my mother. She doesn't even have all this stress in all these things. Look, you are chosen for your son. Even our God Almighty that chose for Adam, we all know the story. This lady you chose, will she be living her full potentials in this marriage, or she will be living under duress to favor somebody? So that my mother-in-law no go make her just keep quiet and sing the talk. My mother-in-law no go vex, so that I just do what my husband wants. You, what will you do for your own self? He came back late with another woman. I should not say anything, no. Make my mother-in-law no vex with it. So she's living a compromised life in a relationship, not in marriage. So she will end up being frustrated. God put a lot of issues will go full her neck, which she no go fit talk again.
But Zion, look at it this way. Do mothers actually know better?
Yes, that one is true. Mothers know better.
Why?
So what the mother-in-law would have done is to accept and not to choose. These are two different things. I accepted you, not I chose you. What the one you chose, your son just brought it as a mommy's boy. I marry for my mother. He's not marrying for himself. Look, the truth is this. As a mother-in-law, you have limitations in the life of your daughter-in-law. There are things you don't do, there are things you don't say.
Okay. Thank you, Zion. Real Gift from Port Harcourt Town. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon to you, ladies. DTW.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Real Gifts.
That's how it is. Well, I'll take it this issue, sir. Because I'm not a peaceful protest every time.
How is town, by the way?
Quiet past quietness.
I should visit one of these days. Maybe in this month of August.
Before you visit, let me know so that I'll be a tour guide at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't need tour guide in town now. Have you forgotten?
I know where you start from. No worry. You want me to call the street for you?
All right, go ahead.
Thank you very much. You see this particular issue? Because the law takes care of me like a sheep. Does not mean I'll drink a sheep's urine. So, why not actually country for me? See, most times they do it for their own selfish interest. This is my own opinion, please. Because I come to find out that someone has selected for them because they are selecting to cover their own side. Make it easy because I'm saying my son not married. So they bring me from my son. Don't get a leg. Let it flow. Some might be with good intentions. But the question I ask is this. If my mother decides to showcase the one way me I like,
is she going to live with that one or not even live with the wife? Because there's a possibility that my taste and that of my mother cannot be the same. What she sees, like this one we go say for three, a speck and my speck cannot be the same now. So for me, I believe, yes, some might have good intentions.
Okay.
Some don't. Again, some are looking at the tribe side of life. If you go marry outside here, where we come from, that means he will lose this one, he will lose that one. Forgetting that my happiness should be paramount to whatever ethnic or consideration you are having.
Okay.
I know of a friend who has done, because the mother said, marry from this community. I speak to you, the marriage will reach 1 year. At the end of the day, he answered the call of his mother by doing what the mothers did. Actually, I end them. Bottom line. But the son said, no, with me and you go sleep together. Allow me to pick my own. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Real Gift. Ton from Big Elele, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, Gigi.
Yes, sir. Is this small Elele? This one you said Big Elele.
It's not small Elele. It's from Big Elele. Elele, okay, now that's what I'm representing.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. You see, this mother issue, is something that we sometimes forget to think about, that mothers are the vehicle for procreation. Women, mothers, sisters, our daughters, God has made them the vehicle for procreation so that the creativity of God continues. We should honor them, respect them, understand their values. They're not just our kitchen mate or our bed mate. Or they're not just our mother or our sisters. I am not trying to be falling on the woman's side to speak for them, but mothers, you see, women are something that we should always celebrate. When you have a mother, you understand the reason why the mother ends.
But let's go straight to the matter of discourse. When choosing a life partner, do they always know better?
Sometimes mothers play roles in choosing life partners. Mothers do, and sometimes positively it has helped, and sometimes negatively it has not. So mothers are very, very useful, and sometimes we are bent to listening to them. That's my contribution, Tom Polo from Big.
Thank you. Prince from Woji. Oh, dear Prince. Now, if you think mothers are only particular about son-in-laws that are financially capable, let me shock you. I've actually seen a mother who rejected her son's choice of a wife because the lady was not financially. He shock you. Yes. I'm not joking. They wanted the son to get married to a rich, and they were not rich. Let me even, they were not rich. They were just there. So your son is not rich. You get angry that he brings someone of his same level with him. Now, why didn't he go for a lady who had money? And that was the only reason they were against that union. Well, they went ahead and got married. The mother did not show up for the white wedding. I'm not sure they even showed up when it was time to pay the bride price. So it's not only the sons now. I think it has shifted ground to where the ladies are. Joseph Patrick on Facebook says they're not always correct because mothers vary. Some mothers don't consider anything about destiny when choosing a partner. Uche from Eche, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Keke. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You see this matter, it's a very serious matter. The way some people are even looking at it is not real. When you were saying something, I was like, the parents no go kid it for here. One woman was telling her daughter, make sure you marry a waiting man. Man will get motor. Man will get company. That's how I didn't look and say, a blessing in this one. All this your son where they work about, where no be work. Who think that the daughter where they want to marry now? See, no, nah. Must marry man where get company. Your own sons raise their house. They roam about, they play them. Who is the innocent woman not aware they want to marry now? And because of that, some mothers have made it a necessity that their daughter, mainly the daughters, the female child, they must marry a wealthy man. That was something my mom taught me. My mother only what she taught me I craft in marriage is marry a man that loves you. A man whose love is greater than your own, so that he can be able to accommodate your mistakes. And not a man whom your own love is greater than. Because a man is like one who goes to the market to purchase goods by himself. So if he is mandated to go for outside his choice, he doesn't wear the clothes. He doesn't make use of the thing. So that is like myself. I started even without seeing a mother house. I started without seeing a bicycle. I put what my mother told me into practice. Today we have cars. Today we have houses. If I had waited for a man who was not here, are you not thinking that I would have remained in the now? Women are the carriers of grace, unlike Adam. When God gave Adam Eve misled Adam. And when God questioned Adam, Adam said, the woman thou givest to me. And God comes to say, he that findeth a wife. So mother, please allow your female child and the male child to make choices for themselves, because it is a life cycle we are talking about here. Good day, man.
We're going to commercial break. And when we come back, the conversation continues. Stay tuned to us. Victor, I had to let you go because I wouldn't keep you waiting for that long. I would try to read some messages. Yes, some messages. And we'll see how we'll round off. Someone says, I like your energy today and your voice on the yo. Okay, thank you so much. Can I read one message? No, let's be patient. Let's go to on the break and come back because this matter will not rush it. Stay tuned.
Nigeria Info will be right back.